Welcome everybody back for some more Timberborn Iron Teeth on the channel. In today's video we're going to be building the next monument, which is the Flame of... No, it's not actually, this is here. We're going to be looking at building the tribute to whatever it is. Now, this is going to need 600 power and it covers quite a large area. It's going to go up here next to these, but I need to make a lot of science, and we need to also start the storage positioning for... Well, we're going to basically build this tower up even more. Basically as high as we could possibly go before it becomes quite a ridiculous endeavor. So we're going to go up at least... one more rung. So that will take us up to here, of course, and which shouldn't really use too much resources. And then, of course, we need to go up one more to here, and then that will bring us up to this height. And then we can do a couple more, just like this. This will bring us up to this height, of course, and then we can bump up another one to there. Quickly going to speed up the time quite a lot here. So this is going to make it, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll go up to make it 8 tall. We need to remember to actually path this in, like so. We're getting to a point where it's actually red. Storage, so hopefully it all still makes perfect sense. So we're currently here, and obviously we need to get to there. And that should be good to go. Simply going to turn this one here, which I can't actually reach anymore. This one is planks. This one is treated planks. This one is treated planks. This one is normal planks. This is normal planks. I'm going to quickly just squeeze in there, turn this one into treated planks, which will give us quite a lot of treated plank storage. And then I'm also going to turn this one into treated planks, and then that makes 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and then these ones on top will just be the normal plank storage, like so. Now what it's saying there is that there is a pathing issue. But the pathing issue is this staircase here. The reason why that staircase is not being able to be built is because we have a log issue, or a log shortage, I should say. Luckily for me, there's lots of trees and stuff that are currently being cut. We can also extend this out to here, so we can do a bit there and a bit there. Make sure that these guys can actually cut these down when required. Yeah, we have a huge, great big tree farm, so I'm not really sure why they can't cut these down. So we'll do another 2 rows of birch and then lots of pine in this bit here. Make sure they can cut those down as well, which they can. And we should also probably look at doing the other thing, which is going ahead and heading up here and cutting these trees down as well. Most of the time it's a thing of getting to the wood and being able to cut it, but in theory we have such a large area of forest that we shouldn't really need that much. But we could also turn this into trees as well, as we have so many berries. It is unbelievable how much berries we actually have. But what I'm going to do is just going to speed up the time and allow us to get the 12,000 science. And actually, while we're waiting for this 12,000 science, we need to think about where this is going. So we want it somewhere where it can have power. So here is probably the best place to put it. But we obviously need to add in the engines, like so. And then obviously that will then power the building itself. Like so. So that will do 800 power. Obviously this power is not going to be there. Actually, I think it will be. We need to do a bit of this. Like so. Make sure that this is built first. Make that normal priority. All that stuff there's going to be built first. And now we wait for the science and everything to be built. The problem is that because we have like no logs or anything, then yeah, we're going to struggle for a little bit. I'm going to try and get the beavers to probably come and cut the logs that they can reach. It's going to irritate me, but they can reach those now. And then we need to be able to get up to here as well. So we'll quickly get in the ability to get up to there. Make sure that they can obviously climb up and cut all those trees down. I prioritize these as well. And should, in theory, be almost ready to go. I'm just going to fast forward time, and I will meet you a little while later. And a little while later, we got 15,000 science, a bunch of iron bots go into this bit here. We just needed to wait for the trees to basically grow, and now we got like 529 trees. Logs, I should say. I have also expanded down into here a little bit. The guy here can actually grow in there, and should be able to cut all that down as well. I'm just going to put another iron bot in there. We're basically producing a lot of stuff at the moment. We've also got in a big amount of gear storage here, like over 2,000 storage, which should be plenty, to be honest with you, for the rest of the season, and allow us to build everything we need to build. Thinking of building, let's go ahead and put in this monument. So we can unlock it for 12,000 science and plonk it in right there. This is going to be quite an expensive build, but the beavers do have plenty of resources to do it. We just need 300 metal, which is the only thing I think that they're going to struggle with, as for some reason this takes forever. Most of the time. I don't know why the metal takes a long time to do, really, to be honest with you. I think we could probably... One's actually not helped in the slightest. Yeah, the supply and the demand is just like a little bit ridiculous. I think that's everything we should probably turn off right now. The reason why I turn them off and it's not too bad is because I have every single thing over here that I'd probably ever need, really. Realistically, I could probably turn another one of these back on. they probably would be fine. It doesn't help that I plugged these in and these are churning out science, but these ones aren't really doing a whole lot. And the log situation is not really getting a whole lot better. That's the problem. They got like a really slow bot coming through. But yeah, they don't really have enough gears either, and they got plenty of gears. Drought approaching, that's not too bad. But yeah, hopefully this looks really cool, and then obviously we can move on to the Earth repopulator. Yeah, Earth repopulator. I would like to get some like roofs and stuff down, and a coffee brewery and brazier. I don't know what this does, but let's put one there. A lot of stuff is going on right now. And they're definitely prioritizing this. So what I'll do is I will see you back when this is almost complete. And a little while later, we are just 5 gears away from having this built. Shouldn't take too long now. Just got some iron bots and stuff to go and get the gears. Plenty of gears in stock, just needing for them to be delivered off. Extraction stuff is going, tails are being printed, and hopefully, fingers crossed, the next iron bot will build this to 100%, and we can see it. Constructed and working. Yes. The beavers are going to become happier than ever. Hopefully reaching 40 mark. The well-being, but this statue is really interesting to look at, to be honest with you. Got it carrying on his back. It's actually made it all the beavers happier than I ever thought it would. I also wanted to check out the coffee brewery thing. This is Grease Factory. Don't really. I suppose we could have one of those in here. It's gonna look disgusting, but anywho. And the other thing I was gonna say is coffee. I've seen that the beavers can have coffee as part of their food. So obviously they need coffee beans. Which I don't know how to get. This is coffee bush. Okay. Okay, something we can work with. We should have plenty of wood as well nowadays. Just hit the tiny bit of a rough spot, really, and when it comes to wood. But we should be good to go now. Don't know if there's anything in this spot here they can actually plant. What we can plant here. In this little section here. I need to put a berry collector. I just want to have a little bit of coffee beans and stuff on the go. Personally, I do like coffee, so wouldn't be completely crazy for me to have coffee in this world. So these take 9 days and then another 3 days to actually grow the coffee, and then we can put in a gatherer for that. And then tell them to only gather coffee beans. So I don't know how much these grow. Well, I'll actually tell you it. One coffee bean. Looks like we're going to have to do another little farm somewhere for coffee beans. Could be a good idea to put it up here or down here, have a little coffee farm. going on, but logs should be good. And we now have this really cool tribute statue, which is really nice. Everything seems to be going quite well. I have put in the mine into being constructed, so let's get that underway of being built once again. This is actually going to use a lot of resources, I've just realised, but it should be fine. All the beavers are running in to get the stuff anyway, and I think it'd just be good to have that anyway. We need a couple more food factories as well, as we're coming into the point where we are requiring some more stuff. I'm just thinking though, it's like how this guy is like not working very well. So maybe we should put in this tower for him. These make so much noise when you get close to them. I was thinking maybe we could put in the power, because this doesn't have power going to it, does it? But this does. I don't know if the beavers can't reach. Well, maybe they can. I don't think they can actually. But they would be able to reach here. And then we can put in 2 more food factories. Like so. Obviously we could nib out 2 little bits like that. Should be able to path straight through them. Like that. And then we could have a... Oh, we just need 1. That's okay. I think the other one is with the fermenter. Yep, there we go. Let's get this built up. Yeah, look, they can build it in here. That's really cool. So, I think that's where I'm going to end today's episode here. We've done what I really wanted to do, which is this. The other thing I want to do is start work up here. Obviously, we get the mine going in over here, but it would also be really cool to head up here and not do what I just did, but then head up here and then head up here and then up there, and then obviously make sure this is all pathed in so they can actually get to all this. And then we can go ahead and put in some more people up here. Have to be a couple for now, like, but they can get all the way up there and everything, so that'll be good. And then that means when this is done, we can get up here and do the get, I think it's bad water. No, I don't think they have these ones don't have it. Bad water discharge. They don't have it. I keep forgetting that some do and some don't. This is a bad water pump. This is a deep water pump. Don't really need that because we're not doing anything crazy like that in this particular playthrough. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys next time, where we will obviously be working towards not gravity batteries, not mud baths, although that might be a good idea. What do the mud baths run on in this? dirt still. Okay, so we still need to do the dirt extractors and stuff, but again, they could just go up here like they did in a previous world. And not too worried about bad water coming through. So just get up here, basically. Do that. Everything else is running smooth, and then we can obviously work our way to the monument. Almost probably have enough science by the next episode, but it's going to cost 1,500 gears, 2,000 of that, 2,000 metal. The metal is the thing that I am a little bit worried about. And I can't remember if these are... I need to make sure all those are up and running. Because the last thing we want is the supply and demand to be too low. I think these are going to probably need another engine. Not going to be good. Yeah, it's definitely need another engine. But I do think they're full of planks, so that's good. But anyway, guys, that's where I'm going to leave today's episode here. I hope you guys enjoy. And we can say hello to the mechanical statue.